man of few words.
Yes. There's nothing there.
It is there.
Rip all this off here. Hey. Good morning, everyone. So once again, we are on the day after the day before, and I'm feeling really in the mood today. Got loads of energy. John's with me nice and early. Ella's still at her sleepover. I can't remember what day of the build we're on now. I don't know, 5, 6, something like that. But we're not stressing over this. We've got loads of time to do it. As you can see, John has got some spray foam and he's filling up all these cavities. Today I am going to be working on getting the panels back up. But what I want to do is I want to put a bit more structure in here first, because I might fix some wall cupboards up there. So I'm going to put some battens, glue some battens into the cavity before the panels go on. I would like, at the end of today, to have all the carpet done. We've still got to finish off these doors, which never got finished last year. I know, 2 years ago when we did this, because I ran out of carpet. So I want to do it all properly and finish all that off. Then we're ready to build furniture. And I can't wait to start building the furniture, because I can get all the electrics organised in my cupboard the way I want. And we've got a fridge which is going to come out on a drawer, and we've got a sink with a water pump and little water tanks to go underneath. It's going to be a fully functioning little kitchen. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see how we get on today. I thought that was a John kind of job. Is it good fun?
Yes, it is.
Right, well, John's busy doing that foam in there. We just had to go and get more. He's really enjoying the foam job. I thought he would. I'm actually, because we need to wait for some of this to dry and cut it off before we can put panels in. So I've turned my attention to, still need to get metal plate across the back of here, a little step. So I've got to trim this little metal protection strip foot plate thing to go around all the curves, and it needs a little bit trimming off all the way along. So I'm probably gonna have a quick bash at it with my circular saw. Right, we just had a little break for lunch, and now we're having a cup of tea, aren't we, John? Yep. Cheers. Still haven't got onto the panelling, because all the foam, I don't know if you can see behind us there, is squirting and oozing out of the holes, so we need to let it dry and then saw it off. But I wanted to redo these back doors, so we've done that one, and it looks great. I think you can probably just see it in shot there. And then hopefully it's dry enough in there that we can get some of this carpeting on the walls, and then get the panels cut, reshaped, and get those back in. Is that good?
Yes. The man of few words.
Yes. Everybody, so once again we've been rained off. How frustrating. I'm going to very quickly show you. Managed to get, there we go, that door's done. Looks fantastic. That door's done. Much better job than we had last year. I've neatened it all up around the edges, but I don't want to get my new laminate floor wet, so rats. Hide in the garage, John, shall we? We are on another day of the camper build. John's coming to help me in a minute. He's just getting out of the shower. Today, once again, I'm going to attempt to get these panels in. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. I'll give you a quick look around some of the other bits that I've got done that are ready, and yeah, wish me luck. We'll get there. I managed to get that trim piece done on the back here. These Vivaro vans, I don't know, it must be the same on other vans as well. You get this massive hole here. I don't know what it's for. It must be for one of the versions of the build. Maybe like if it's a minibus, it's for seat belts or something like that. But you get it on both sides, and it's just this big numb thing that sticks out. Anyway, I filled it with foam and a bit of poly filler, so I can just sand it flat, and I'm going to stick carpet straight over that. This panel here should be fairly easy. I've got the old one that used to go all the way along the side of the van. I'm just going to be cutting it down and around this moulding here. It just sticks out so far. The old paneling used to be on the front of that, and I lost nearly 1.5 inches of van width. So I want it right back against there. And like I say, this will all just be carpet with a panel on there. Then I'll just flip you around. This side here, where all the electrics are hiding, there's going to be sockets and things happening here because I'm having a bit of a counter top. I'm thinking I might have just enough room to get some slightly higher up cupboards. Very small, very, very slimline cupboards, even if it's just stuff we can chuck books in and things like that, you know. We can each have a little cubby hole, me and the kids. So that if I'm going to do that, I want to put a batten of wood in here behind the panel so I've got some strength and something to fix to. So I'll have to calculate where I'm going to put that. Good morning.
Good morning.
John's just going to get these bits of excess foam chopped off, aren't you, dude? And then we can think about getting the panels on. We just went off for a little drive to pick up. We've got some black plug sockets to go on the walls. And this, I couldn't resist it. This is what I was talking about. Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling a single burner gas hob. All the bits are in this bag here, but that's just amazing. Like I said, I was going to use a camping gas stove, but now I don't have to. I can build this into the worktop, so I am very happy about this. But we'll put that aside and we're going to get these panels done, aren't we, John?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. All right, so we've managed to get this bit done. It involved both of us, both me and John, getting that on, so we weren't able to film it. I should have set a camera up, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting to do that. I get so engrossed in getting the job done. I'll get better, I promise. So, I'll rip all this off here. Get the, what do they call it? The trim piece right around there. I've got the panel ready to go in there. And that'll just screw in, and that side's done. I don't believe it. At the same time, it wants to do. I should have waited for the glue to properly dry, really. But I'm impatient.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Oh, great! That looks brilliant, doesn't it?
Yes, it looks really, really nice.
Doesn't it look good?
Looks stiff.
Yeah, it'll loosen up. It's new. It's the weekend. John was with me this morning for a little bit, and I've let him go and hang out with his cousins on the gaming on his laptop. He likes to hang out with the headphones and, you know, the microphone and chat with his cousins. And anyway, he looked like he was burnt out from working on the van. So even though this is a sort of family life / home ed channel, it's me on my own. So I hope you enjoy. What I did last night, oh, first of all, that other panel's on. You won't have seen that. That panel is on. It is solid and heavily insulated. I did this last night, which I'm very, very happy with. I took these off my old one and separated them. I thought it looked nice just having them as little individual ones like that. That's obviously for my 240 volt. And this is a dimmer switch for the lights. You turn them on, turn it off. Obviously it's not wired up to the battery yet, but I have just connected it to the battery to test it and it works great. I had to make this piece because this wall originally had a hole there where I used to have some switches and it was too big to house one of these sockets, so I made this to cover it, and I just think it looks quite nice, trimmed up. I have removed these B-pillar surrounds. Now I had these ones because there used to be a bulkhead in this van, and as you can see it comes to a sharp end there, so you used to be able to see through there to all the gubbins, all the wires and the blue metal and stuff. So I put these on and it's much better. So yeah, I'm just going to get comfortable with my cup of tea and on my toilet and strip these wires down a little bit. So yeah, letting John have some time out, which is only fair considering his sister doesn't help. But she's busy on her own projects, she really is. And it's the weekend. Not that weekends really matter to us home edders. Doesn't make a difference to us. It's just life. Every day is another day. But there's still a bit of the indoctrination from when they were still at school. So you still kind of have weekends in your head as being a weekend, so it's time off, but it doesn't really make a difference to us. We take holidays when we want, we take days off when we feel like it. The rest of the time we're busy, so. But yeah, it means his cousin's actually home ed as well, so But I think they still also at weekends they relax, so they're going to be online so he can go and play with them. It's fair enough. He deserves a break. He works hard, bless him. He's a good lad. Anyway, I'm going to get these wires stripped. Go. They fit through there a bit better like that. Those are for the solar from my previous conversion. I hope they're going to reach. I might have to be that might dictate where the solar controller goes. Solar controller. So I started marking out for the cupboards the other day just to get a general idea of things, and I've stuck masking tape on the floor. My new laminate floor. And this masking tape that I've got is cheap, horrible stuff, and it never sticks on anything. But now, when I want it to come off, after I've left it on for a few days, like an idiot, I think, it's, alright, that blooming stuff does not want to come off. I'm officially starting the furniture. This is upside down now. This is the base for the cabinet, the kitchen cabinet. And what I'm doing here is I'm making a plinth. Now you don't really need it in a camper van, but what I bought is some strip LED lights. And I just thought it'd be a nice little addition if I give the kitchen a little plinth, hide some LED lights underneath there, and they can shine down. Right, so this is gonna be my first time applying this stuff. I've just cut a thin strip. As you can see, it's this, it's a kind of concrete grey effect. I've asked John and Ella to come and I need their opinion on something, because I ordered this stuff, as I showed you earlier, to cover the furniture in the van. Now I've put one piece on, I think it's the same colour as the floor and the walls, and I think it's not right, and I want darker. Am I willing to wait to order some more? Let's see what the guys say.
What am I saying?
I think we need a darker.
I think we need darker.
Wait, can you please? I want to see.
Well, it's the same that's underneath there. There's gonna be lights. There's gonna be lights underneath there glowing out, which would be really cool.
Darker would look
I think darker would look better with lights.
Darker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's the verdict.
Yeah, darker.
All right, so we've started with a bit of a plan here. We're making a panel to go on top of the worktop that's going to hold this, the solar charger. We're going to have a switch system like we had in the old van. It's not necessary with the fuse board, but we're doing it anyway. Then round the corner of here, we're going to attach this, which is for the inverter, and that just for fun, it's just a little battery indicator. Now John is practicing his drilling for the first time, so that's it. I was just teaching him how with this wood bit, go backwards first, and then it just stores the surface. That's it, John, and you can turn it to forwards. And then it doesn't mess up the surface of the wood quite so much. True. Give it a spin to bring it out. Well done, show us your holes. Very good, mister. Right. That's perfect. Got a couple of mil in every direction, so we can twist it and fix it however we want to. It's perfectly straight and level. Right, this little one is going to be a bit more tricky. Hey! It makes him jump every time it goes through, doesn't it, buddy? John and I are just cozying up in the van, and we are working our way through this wiring diagram. So I have done this before, but this is the first time I'm linking two batteries up, so it's not that difficult. I just need to figure it out, basically. It's just wires and clips and connectors everywhere, and all these wires coming out of here. I think we're just going to put some music on, aren't we, John? Mm-hmm. then just take our time and just slowly work through the diagrams and get pieces into place, build shelving, the next bit goes on, build shelving, the next bit goes on, and then all this will eventually be connected. Right, come here, I want you to see.
Okay.
All right, put John's Crocs on if you want, because it's raining.
Oh.
Now this is going to give you a bit of an idea of the layout now of this kitchen, because I know you didn't understand what I was talking about ever. Did you?
Do this with his Crocs. Yeah.
Oh, has he got his Crocs on all wrong for you? Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Yeah.
It's just the other way of wearing them, isn't it?
Yeah, but for me it's annoying.
Right. Come here. Now this will give you an idea of the kitchen. Oh, you can't hold on to it. Nothing's fixed. Right, you get the gist now?
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
Yeah.
There's going to be a sink there.
Mhm.
Cooker somewhere there among it all.
Yeah.
And this is not going to be a seat anymore. This is going to be a cupboard above it because we need the storage space. So that's going to be a shelf in there. Yeah? For all our food, and there'll be a bit of a shelf under there. Yeah, but you get the idea. This will be a worktop right round, and we've got an electric thing to go up there. Do you understand?
I think. Yeah, a little bit.
Does it look like what you thought it was going to look like? Does it look too big? Does it look smaller? Does it look... I don't know.
No, it looks fine.
Are you satisfied?
I don't know why I wouldn't be, but sure.
Right, this is bizarre. It seems like Ella hears in a frequency like dogs do or something. I was just showing her this. We've got the inverter hooked up to the batteries temporarily. And, right, I turn it on. It's a massive beep. The fan whirls and then it goes quiet. And then it sits quietly. But Ella swears she can hear like this constant ringing sound. Yeah, is it like a nee or something?
Yeah,
What?
like that.
There's nothing there.
It is there.
There's nothing there.
Well, it is.
Only dogs and you can hear that. What's going on? There's nothing there. This is bizarre. I swear, there's no sound. Listen, I'm going to hold the camera with the microphone close. There's no sound.
This is sound.
There's not. She was just saying, I said, look at this, it works. And she said, does that sound have to be there all the time? I'm like, what sound? There's no sound. She said, there is. And we turned it off and turned it on. She's like, yeah. Oh dear.
It doesn't hurt, but it's annoying.
Is this going to cause problems?
Well,
that was an expensive inverter. Right, we've got John this time. He's going to come and confirm. It could be my ears that are wrong or Ella's. So let's find out. We're going to find out now. John, Ella swears when this is on, she can hear this like high-pitched sort of sound that only dogs can hear. And Ella, you know, it goes beep and then the fan whirls and it goes quiet. I want you to, you stay shh and don't start going, oh, listen. All right, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Can you hear something?
Nothing there. Can you hear something?
Nope, can't hear anything.
Right, thankfully, I'm not mad. It's just her. There's nothing there, is there, John?
No, there's nothing there.
Ella can hear something like a dog would. Like this really high-pitched sort of ee or something, is it?
Yeah, it's like a ringing noise.
That's...
Yeah. Well, that entertained him anyway. Right, it's you. You're mad. Right, mad person, let's get some food.
It's not my fault that you created a dog person.
A dog? I didn't create a dog person. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Next week we will be continuing with the kitchen. So please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. That will be a great help to the channel. And please do stay with us because it's not all about van building. We're going to be going off on travels up and down this country and we're going to be heading across into France and beyond.